Welcome back to the channel, guys. So, again, with this channel, we're growing pretty slowly, but that's okay. Um, Goal is get to 1,000 subscribers. Once that happens, if you're subscribed and have notifications turned on, you will be entered to win a free NFL jersey of your choice. So after that, then we'll start doing more giveaways, so on and so forth. This video is going to be on the Los Angeles Rams. A lot of players, I still think, with the quarterback locked up, you have a general manager, you have an owner who stays out of the way, you have a head coach who's locked up, you have a star defensive lineman, Aaron Donald. Now you have a star linebacker still in his own right, and Bobby Wagner. You have a receiver in Allen Robinson to pair with Cooper Kupp and Ben Stefanik and Van Jefferson. You also have the quarterback. You have running backs. You got a good offensive line. You got Noteboom locked up. You got Ramsey. You got Taylor Rapp, a good safety. You got other young corners and young linebackers. I like the way this team is built. Don't have a ton of draft picks. That's something you're going to have to correct in the near future. But I like them in the NFC West. You can still go out there and get an AJ Green or a Julio Jones or Odell Beckham if you want them. You've got some draft picks. They're known for drafting well in the later rounds. I still think they're at the top of their division. Barring an injury to Matt Stafford or something of that nature, I don't see them falling. The only competition you have in the NFC West right now, at this point, with Russell Wilson going to Denver, is in a potential trade of DK Metcalf. That could happen before or during the draft. They could end up trading DK Metcalf, their only remaining star rookie. You need a young backup to Matt Stafford. Maybe a guy for him to tutor along. But Matt Stafford's still pretty young in his own right. So you'll have to hurry with that process. It's not like you go in the first or second round the next 3 or 4 years and draft a first round quarterback. So you could draft a Carson Strong later on, or a Bailey Zappi, or a Caleb Ellerby, or somebody like that. I don't think you have a good backup on your roster right now. You got a decent one, but I would draft another young guy. Offensive line doesn't need a whole lot of help. Defensive line could use some help, but you got some young guys there too. Linebacking core, another corner, a young wide receivers, plenty of wide receivers in this draft. Another tight end, a young tight end later in the draft. They can just add pieces what they want. They've done well enough in free agency that they don't have to trade up necessarily. They still could, but they're not going to be able to package enough picks to trade in the first or second round. But I think this team's still good enough to repeat. It's going to be difficult. Not as difficult as if they were in the AFC. The only competition they have in their own division is the 49ers. Let's face it, guys. The Cardinals are not going to the Super Bowl this year. Even if they hit their draft picks. We'll go into them in another video, though, but I still think the LA Rams in that division have the best chance to go to the Super Bowl. The 49ers, you don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy Garoppolo. Trey Lance is obviously not ready. So I don't see the 49ers being a huge threat or defense, which got a little bit weaker, but every team got weaker except the Rams. They got a little bit stronger. I think they got a better receiver in Allen Robinson. They got Van Jefferson. They got Stefanik. and they got Cooper Cup. So they could bring that back, Odell Beckham. They could bring in AJ Green. Who knows? But I think the Rams are class at division this year. So that's the video, guys. Like, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Really appreciate it. Need the help to grow this channel even more. So subscribe, all that, notifications, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one.